guys, so a couple weeks ago when I was reading through my comments, I think it was a comment on my favorite everyday makeup brushes that I did last month. I think it was on there, and I got a comment from someone requesting me to do a Sigma starter kit video, and I thought about it and I was like, I've never really thought of doing a video like that, but I actually think that would be really helpful, because when you're starting off with makeup and you're looking into getting maybe a few nice quality makeup brushes, you really want to know, I think, which ones are the best and which ones are going to be worth your money, because some of them you just maybe don't need. So I hope the person that requested this video is watching, and thank you for requesting that, because I think that was a really great idea. So today I'm going to be kind of giving you my take on my essential brushes, and when I was starting off, before I had any nice brushes, the brushes that I would want. But before I get into the brushes that I'm going to be talking about today, I want to first tell you guys about a really amazing kit that Sigma has that's kind of designed at beginners, and I bought this kit 2 summers ago when I first bought Sigma brushes. It was my first nice brushes that weren't like e.l.f. or Eco Tools, and so I saved up and I bought the complete kit, which they still have the exact same complete kit. So the Sigma complete kit comes with 12 brushes. It's basically like all the basic brushes that you're gonna need. Some of the brushes that I'm gonna be talking to you guys about today are actually from that kit that I bought 2 years ago, and I absolutely still adore and use those brushes like on an everyday basis. I would highly recommend the complete kit if you're looking to buy like a set of brushes and you really just want to get like all the essentials and be done, not like buy individual brushes. If you're really wanting to get like a set of nice quality brushes, I highly recommend it. You will not be disappointed, and it's actually a very good value, because it sounds expensive. It's $89, but if you divide that by the 12 brushes that you get, it comes to about $7, a little more than $7 a brush, and Sigma brushes retail for more than that if you buy them individually, so it actually saves a very decent amount of money to go ahead and get the kit if you think you need all of those brushes. But also, in addition to the complete kit, they have the Make Me Up kits, which are the same brushes as the complete kit, but they have it in colors, and it also comes in a little like brush little kit thingy. They come in pink, purple, and blue, but those are a little bit more expensive because they also come with a case. I think that's $109. But again, you are still saving money rather than paying for 12 individual brushes. So I think that Sigma kits are completely worth it. These brushes seriously last years. They're absolutely amazing quality, and you will not be disappointed if you get a kit, trust me. They also have just like face and eyes kits. Like you guys can check out, if you're looking into brushes, I will just link like obviously the Sigma site below and the specific things that I'm talking about. So now I'm gonna get actually into the starter kit. I picked 7 brushes. I actually limited it down to these 7, and these 7 I think I could do my makeup every day with just these brushes and be completely fine, and that's what I think a starter kit is like for. You know, it's the basics, but it's not over the top. It's not a bunch of crazy brushes that you don't need when you're just starting out with makeup and stuff like that, because you don't want to waste your money. So I picked out 7, and I believe these are all sold individually, so I will have the individual links to every brush below. So if you guys find the one that you're interested in, this is if you guys are interested in buying like individual brushes, because these don't come together in a kit. These are just my essential ones, so these are all going to be listed individually in case you guys are interested in those. So I will start off with my favorite of all time foundation brush that I have ever found. I have tried many just foundation type brushes from Sigma in the past, and then when they came out with the Sig Max kit, which is one of the brushes that I'm about to talk to you guys about, it just changed everything for me. Like the Sig Max brushes I think are my favorite Sigma like invention brushes that they ever came out with. Now the Sig Max face collection is made up of 4 face or foundation type brushes, and you can kind of pick. They have different shapes. There's like an angled one, there's like a tapered one, a round top one, and then the flat top one, which is the one I'm going to be talking about, because I feel like this one is the most basic, but you can kind of pick. I believe they all retail for the same price, and you can kind of pick depending on which one you think would work best for you, but I promise you will not be disappointed with any of these brushes, especially the Sig Max ones. They're absolute heaven for putting on foundation. They're the perfect brush. I cannot rave about them enough. So this is the F80, which is the flat top synthetic kabuki. This makes putting on your foundation so simple, and I find this is kind of the most basic one. It's very simple to work with. I just put some foundation on the back of my hand, like dip this in and like stipple it and blend it out on my face. And this brush seriously changes the way your foundation looks. It makes it look so perfect and soak into your skin amazingly. So this is a holy grail for me. I don't know what I would do without the Sigmax brushes, honestly. Continuing on with face brushes, the next one I have is just your basic big fluffy powder brush. This is essential. I mean, most people, you know, use bronzer or powder or something like that. So if you need a nice powder brush, I would highly recommend this one. This is the F30. I don't have the numbers memorized. If you're wondering why I have to look at them, I'm not good at like that stuff. I have so many brushes I cannot remember. But this is just the large powder brush, and it's very soft. It's perfect for bronzer, powder, like any powder type product. And it's just a basic brush that's very essential to have, especially for beginners. And the last face brush is a blush brush. So Sigma again has multiple blush brushes. So I picked the one that I got in my complete kit, and this one also retails individually for the cheapest price, so I thought this was the best pick. And this is the F40, the large angled contour, but it's actually amazing for blush. You can see it just fits perfectly onto your cheekbones, and I really have been using this, as I told you guys, for like 2 years. So again, if you're looking for a basic blush brush, you cannot go wrong with this. Okay, now I'm going to move on to the eye brushes that I have. So I just limited it down to 4, and these are the 4 brushes that I could use these every single day, and this would be all I needed to create my eye looks, especially if you're just starting out. I mean, if you want to get, you know, the really precise brushes, you can do that, but I think when you're first getting your brushes, you just want to get the basics, the ones that you're really going to use the most often. So the first one is the basic eye shading brush. This is the E55. I should remember that by now. I have had this brush for 2 years. This is just a flat eye shader brush. It's absolutely amazing. It's just, I use this every single day. It just puts the perfect amount of color on your lid. It's very like dense, so it picks up color really nicely. I think this is such an essential brush for beginners, for anyone. So if you are looking for just a basic eyeshadow brush, you cannot go wrong with this. So now for a crease brush. This is essential for me because when I was first starting out with makeup, I didn't have a good crease brush, and this one is really great. I believe this, yeah, I'm pretty sure this sells individually. I wasn't sure at first, but now thinking about it, I think it does. And this is the E45, the small tapered blending. And it's just black, and it's tiny, and then it's tapered at the top, but this makes it so easy to fit into your crease because it can make kind of a more defined color if you want, but then you can also blend it out, and it will blend out like any harsh lines or anything like that. So this is the perfect crease brush for me. It is my favorite, and I didn't have this when I first started out, but I would have loved to have this brush because later I found out that this one is my favorite brush for putting color in the crease. Now another essential is a blending brush, and this, I can't stress enough how important it is if you're first starting out that you do have a blending brush. I know when I was first kind of starting out with makeup, I didn't know what a blending brush was, and I just sometimes had very harsh lines with my eyeshadow, and I didn't know how to blend it out, and I really wish I had just known what a blending brush was. So you cannot go wrong with this one. This is the E35. This is my favorite. This is called the tapered blending brush. It's a little bit more skinny than the E40, which is just the really fluffy one. I don't like that one as much. I think since this one's a little bit more skinny and tapered, that it really does an amazing job. So again, that's the E35, and amazing again. So my last brush is the brush that I use to apply my highlight color, which that's always like one of the last things I do for my eyeshadow. Or you could just use this, you could even use this like in the crease, or you can use this for this brush for a lot of different type of things. This is part of the Precision line, which is like a little spin-off of the Sigmax collection. It's like all of the brushes but made for your eyes instead of your face. It's really cute. I love the Precision kit, and this is the P84, and I've talked about this brush so much. It's angled and it's very fluffy, and it just makes the perfect shape to go right under your eyebrow and highlight your brow bone. It's absolutely amazing. So this is my favorite. I've tried many brushes for highlighting, and this just makes it so much easier and very quick. So those are my 7 absolute essential brushes that I would recommend to beginners or for a little Sigma starter kit. So again, I will have each individual link of the brushes I talked about below, as well as the links to the complete kit, which is what I talked about in the beginning, the 12 full-size brushes that you save a lot of money buying the complete kit, and I'll have the Make Me Up kits, which are the pink, purple, and blue versions of the complete kit. So all just your personal preference, whether you think you want to buy some individual brushes or you think you want to buy a kit. That's completely personal preference, so I just wanted to give you guys some options, and I really hope this was helpful. Let me know if you want me to do another Sigma video or another video on brushes. Just I can do them often if you guys want, or another like starter kit type video. Let me know in the comments, and I really hope this was helpful. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you very soon in my next video. Bye!